and welcome to Hayashi Design. Today I thought I would do a show and tell episode where I'm going to show you one of the first projects that I worked on in my first job as a graphic designer in Japan. As you would expect in a Japanese graphic design company, everything is done in Japanese. And the first project that I worked on was actually this magazine, which is a free paper, so it was distributed for free for our client who is still working with them, who is a photograph studio, also does wedding dress rental, also does kimono rental, and also has a wedding chapel based all around this prefecture. I'm not going to tell you which prefecture because it's too pinpoint. But I started working here and I was just basically given, hey, can you do this page? It's like, I don't know how to do it. So my co-workers, they really helped me with everything, and my first project was really to do all the kiddies photos on the print pages in InDesign. And InDesign, I had no idea how to use that, so I had to learn that one quite quick. But every month we print all of the kiddie pages. So all the people that have been photographed that month, they get put into the free paper. So that was my first job. And then it quickly moved on to other things like the kimono dressing pages or the collection pages. Actually, my favourite pages to work on were the bridal pages, where they had the bridal kimonos, and then they had the adult kimonos, and then they had the big puffy wedding dresses. Like seriously, Japan is crazy about big puffy wedding dresses. So things like that I was really interested to work on. And it went on from there to doing the cover design, to do the new layouts, the new price plans, things that I could understand. The more that I understood, the more that I could work on it, which is really cool, because you can see the way that you are getting better at design, the way that you're getting better at Japanese as well as design, and you can see the more things that you can do. So it was really good. So this is one of the main jobs that I got when I started working at my graphic design firm. I managed to work out how to make a magazine, which you don't really get taught that sort of thing at university, or you don't really find that information on the internet. But yeah, as you can see, a lot of the design is it's not simple. Nothing is really simple in Japan. Everybody thinks that Japanese design is very simple and minimalist, but when you really look at it, it's really not that simple at all. There's a lot of information that people need to be told, and a lot of people want everything laid out in front of them so that they can follow it and they know what to do, and everything's explained to them. So it's really our job to give the information to the client and to the customer in a way that they can interpret it and they can use it for their own experiences, just for themselves really. So it's things like that that is a huge culture clash for me. Whereas before we just used to having things that are really simple to understand, whereas in Japan everything needs to be explained in full detail for the customer to understand. So it's that way of thinking that you have to wrap your head about, which is quite different to start off with. But yeah, this was my first project, and we've made 37 of them, and the next one's out next month. We're on our 38th, I think, and it's good when you get all the new pictures in, and you get all the new kimonos, and you get all the new bridal dresses, and it's just like, wow, I get to make another collection. It's that sort of like excitement that keeps you going every month when you're making the same magazine. But I thoroughly enjoy it. But this is just one of the projects that we have. We have a lot of projects going on at the same time. So working in a Japanese company can be quite stressful, and I will go into that in another movie. I hope you liked today, and if you have any questions or comments, or if you want to ask me anything, then please do in the comment section. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and if you want to check out my work, I've put it on Behance, and it's down there in the links panel. So yeah, have a nice day and see you later. Hopefully update next week on Sunday. I'm planning to release this every Sunday. But yeah, thanks for listening. See ya!